All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring forward about lung support, and specifically lung support through facial steams, breathing, being conscious of your breath. And this is coming from a place of where I notice of sometimes we forget that we're even breathing. And this brings a lot of the communication that happens between the mind and the heart. See, in order for us to really make sure that our mind and our heart is meeting, is when we take that nice deep in-breath from our nostrils, passing through our sinuses and moving down through the back of our neck and into our lungs, into our heart space, into our love. So if we can begin to bring our conscious awareness, our attention into just focusing and making sure that that breath that passes up through our nostrils, up through our top of our head, down through the back of our neck, and into our lungs, we begin to shift things. Because we're taking in the moment where it passes our mind's eye. And it goes in and meets our heart. Where whatever it is that we see within our mind's eye gets communicated to our heart space. See, within Ayurveda, breath is life. And of course, we already know if we are not breathing, we are not living. And due to the amount of different challenges that may happen where we may not even notice we're not breathing, but we may be even just breathing from our mouth. That just means that our upper channels are blocked and closed. That means the communication that happens through our mind and our heart is also blocked and not communicating. Along with that, knowing that oxygen is also not being brought to the brain when we're not actually taking those deep breaths into our heart space, into our lungs. See, I've worked with many souls, and specifically my start of my journey began with stroke survivors. And breath is the journey. Breath, circulation, blood flow. Because when a stroke occurs, it hits and it closes off a certain pathway to the brain where we are needing to take deeper breaths and making sure that we are sending out support, sending out love, sending out breath into our brain. So it feels and receives that life force. Now, granted, I could bring in a lot of the anatomy and physiology into that, but I'll let you go ahead and look into that yourself. But I'm bringing it from the sense of the elements, the energy, the flow. So really checking in of how present are you with your breath and breathing from your nostrils and bringing that in through into your heart space, into your body, into your ground. Into your heart of love, where your inner vision meets your heart. So just a brief share for the moment. Blessings.